You think talent makes you strong? No. Talent makes you soft. Talent makes you lazy. The world hands you a gift and you start thinking you're untouchable. Untouchable? That's a lie. Everyone bleeds. Everyone breaks. The question is, when it's your turn to bleed, will you crawl or will you bite back harder than you've ever bitten before? That's why people like me rip through so-called prodigies. Because I never had anything to lean on. No blessing, no inherited power. Just fists, pain, and a body I sharpened until it became a weapon. I didn't need a teacher, a savior, or a blessing. I learned in silence. Every failure carved discipline into me. Every loss taught me how to kill hesitation. That's why I stand unshaken. You can strip me bare, but you'll never strip me of the will to fight. Soft men break first. They crumble when life punches them in the mouth. You want to know who doesn't break? The one who's already tasted hell. The one who's starved, bled, clawed, and crawled just to stand here. That man doesn't fold. He breaks everything in front of him. You think the world cares about excuses? It doesn't. You say you're tired, someone else is still moving. You say you're not built for it, then stay weak and watch your life rot. But if you've got the guts to rise, without power, without blessings, you'll terrify everyone who ever looked down on you. You don't need talent to win. In fact, you're lucky you don't have it. Because talent gives you walls. It tricks you into believing there's a limit. But when you start with nothing, you don't see walls. You only see how far you can push. And that makes you dangerous. A fighter with no ceiling, no chains, no boundaries, just hunger. Because the ones without talent learn the one thing prodigies never understand. Violence without hesitation. You won't outshine them with gifts. You'll outlast them with grit. You'll crush them with the discipline they never had to build. Dangerous men don't ask for permission. They don't wait for an opportunity. They take it. While others hesitate, the dangerous man has already struck. That's the kind of person the world fears. Someone who moves without doubt, without pause, without mercy. You get to build yourself from nothing. And when you build from nothing, you build something no one can break. Look at those who rely on talent. They shine early, then fade. They're predictable, fragile, waiting for the world to bend to them. You ever watch a predator hunt? It doesn't complain that it wasn't born with armor. It sharpens its claws. It adapts. It learns to kill with whatever it has. That's you. You don't need a crown to rule. You just need the will to take it. Tear it from the ones who thought it was theirs. You think crowns belong to kings? Wrong. Crowns belong to the hands ruthless enough to win them. I don't respect thrones. I respect strength. If you can't defend it, you don't deserve it. And I'll take it from you without hesitation. But you've been underestimated your whole life. You've been counted out. That's your fuel. That's your edge. While they sleep on their natural gifts, you're awake in the shadows, turning scars into armor, turning failure into fire. Scars are proof you didn't run, proof you faced the storm and survived. Every line across your skin is a weapon. Every failure a lesson carved in blood. You want proof? Look at any scarred warrior. Their bodies are maps of battles survived. Those scars aren't weakness, they're warnings. They say, I've been hit harder than you, and I'm still standing. That's the kind of man no one wants to face. The ones who hide from pain never learn. But you wear pain like a uniform, and no one wants to fight a soldier who doesn't flinch. Fearless isn't about being brave. It's about being numb to pain. You stop feeling sorry for yourself. You stop waiting for sympathy, and you start enjoying the fight. That's when the world realizes you're not here to play, you're here to dominate. Don't sit there crying about what you weren't born with. That's weak. Weakness is a choice. You choose it every time you back down. Every time you say, I can't. You want strength. Earn it. Bleed for it. Break your limits until your body doesn't ask permission anymore. It just destroys anything in front of it. That's real power. Power isn't measured by how loud you roar. It's measured by how long you last. Anyone can scream when they land a lucky hit. But real monsters, they keep swinging long after their body should have collapsed. That's what makes them terrifying. You want an example? I've broken men who had every advantage. Lineage, cursed power, flashy techniques. None of it mattered. I've stood across sorcerers with techniques passed down for generations. And you know what I saw? Fear. Fear when they realized I didn't care who their father was, or what power their clan praised. Strip it all away. And it's just flesh and bone. And flesh breaks easy under someone who refuses to stop. I don't stop. That's the difference. They fight until they're tired. I fight until the other man is gone. That's why I win. Not because I'm stronger. Not because I'm faster. But because I don't quit until nothing's left standing in my way. Because when you're face to face with someone who refuses to quit, someone who thrives in the dirt, someone who fights like every second is the last breath, no amount of talent saves you. You think you need a blessing? No. You need obsession. You need to choose to outlast, outfight, outblade anyone who steps in your path. Monsters aren't born. They're made. Through pain. Through relentless training. Through nights where no one's watching and no one's cheering. Monsters are forged in silence. While they boast about their talent, you're alone. Grinding. No witnesses. No applause. That's the secret. They don't see you coming. You'll show up one day, and they won't even recognize you anymore. They'll laugh at you now, call you weak, useless, talentless. Let them. Every laugh, every insult is fuel. Because when you return, they won't laugh. They'll kneel. And they'll realize too late that the ghost they mocked became the monster that crushed them. Not a man, not a talentless kid, but a weapon that doesn't hesitate. That's where you forge yourself into something unstoppable. So listen carefully. Stop envying the gifted. Stop waiting for an easy path. Stop pretending you're powerless. You've got 2 arms, 2 legs, a heart that hasn't quit yet. That's power. That's all you need. You don't need magic. You don't need miracles. You just need to stop waiting for permission. Power isn't given. It's taken. And if you want it, you rip it out of the world with your bare hands. And once you take it, never give it back. Mercy is weakness. Mercy is the leash that drags men back into chains. If you want to be unstoppable, you burn that leash. You cut it to ash, and you stand untamed, owing nothing to anyone. Every disadvantage you've been dealt is the very thing that will make you stronger than all of them. They're sleeping on their talent. You're awake, carving yourself into a nightmare that even legends would fear. Legends bleed, kings fall, heroes break. Remember that. The ones on top are just targets waiting for the right blade, and the blade isn't the one they expect. It's you, the one they ignored, the one they doubted, the one who kept moving in the dark when they were too comfortable to fight. They'll call you reckless, they'll call you insane, but they won't call you weak. Not after you've dragged yourself out of the dirt again and again. Madness beats mediocrity every single time. And when the time comes, you won't just stand with the talented, you'll crush them. Because monsters built from nothing can't be broken. Understand this. You are the storm they never prepared for. They built their lives on comfort. You built yours on struggle. And when struggle meets comfort, struggle wins every damn time. And that's the truth you need to burn into your skull. You don't rise to match the gifted. You rise to surpass them, to make their talent look like a curse, to stand as proof that nothing handed to you will ever compare to what you took with your own blood and rage. That's how you become unstoppable. Unstoppable doesn't mean untouchable. It means you'll take every hit and keep moving forward. It means you'll bury those who thought you'd break. It means when the world throws death in your face, you'll smile back and say, "Try harder." You think the world will clap when you win? It won't. The world doesn't cheer for monsters. It fears them. And that's exactly what you must become. Fear is the purest respect. You don't earn it with charm. You don't earn it with talent. You earn it when people realize standing against you is the same as signing their death sentence. Don't confuse me. This path isn't pretty. It's not noble. It's raw. It's ugly. It's cruel. But power doesn't care about pretty. Power doesn't care about fair. The battlefield doesn't ask if you're ready. It demands blood. And the only question is whether it will be yours or theirs. So stop asking if you're good enough. Stop waiting for permission. Stop thinking someone's gonna hand you destiny on a silver plate. No one is coming. No one is saving you. You either sharpen yourself into a blade, or you stay soft and get cut to pieces. You know why men like me terrify the gifted? Because I didn't play by their rules. They had systems, teachers, structures, safety nets. I had nothing, and nothing forged me into everything. That's why I stand, and that's why they fall. Don't idolize me. Don't try to be me. Become worse. Become colder. Become so merciless that the thought of crossing you makes their blood run cold. Monsters aren't admired. They're avoided. That's the kind of respect that lasts forever. Talent makes men arrogant. Struggle makes men dangerous. And the dangerous will always devour the arrogant. That's the natural order. And if you have the spine to embrace it, if you can silence the voice begging for comfort, you'll rise past every gifted fraud who thought talent was enough. So engrave this into your bones. No mercy, no excuses, no retreat. Every scar you've earned is proof that you're still here. And every scar they don't have will be the reason they break under you. When the fight comes, and it will, don't hesitate. Don't think. Don't look back. Strike. And keep striking until nothing moves. Until silence is your victory. Because in this world, there's no throne waiting for you. No title written in stone. There's only what you take with your own hands, drenched in blood, sharpened by struggle. So stand, grit your teeth, build yourself into something even legends will curse. And when it's over, when all the dust settles, they won't call you gifted. They won't call you chosen. They'll call you exactly what you are. Unstoppable.